This is Zichru Daf Simanim Gemara Sanhedrin Daf Vav. Now, Vav is a very straight letter, which is going to remind us of a sword. Vav is going to be a sword. So when we look at our picture over here, of course, we have the two Dinei Torah, the two litigants standing over here with their swords drawn. Now, what's going on over here? They put down their swords in front of three Dayanim. Three Dayanim, a Bezdin, in which one of them screams out, "It's a mitzvah! Libsaya," to make a compromise, while pointing to the wall. The pasuk that says that David HaMelech made mishpat and sukkah. So we see three incredible details in this picture. Firstly, it's not vav, so we're going to have our swords drawn. They go down to the three dayanim. Number one, three dayanim will help us make a pshara. The machlekes, how many dayanim are required? Number two, the mitzvah. Is it a mitzvah to make a pshara? Is it a chayva? Is it a rishus? Excuse me. And number three, the makar from David HaMelech, Vayi David Aiseh Mishvat, and Staka. So we dive a little bit deeper. Says that the Dirshu notes machlekes about the number of dayanim required. Says the Gemara, we quote Shmuel that dinim ominous. If we pass him by two, it's kosher. Rav Avua says absolutely not. Maybe it's a machlekes tanaim because Meir says bitzua b'shleisha, compromise by three. V'chamzei b'shara v'yachid, compromise by one. So everyone agrees makshinim shar ledin that similiya b'shara, compromise in a din has the same parameters. How many dayanim? Rameir requires two for b'shara, just like he needs two for dinim aminis. Chachamim say you could have two or even one. So two by b'shara. So maybe this machlekes, whether how many dayanim are necessary is machlekes Tanaim, says Gemara, no. All dayanim could require that you need three by dinim aminis. But whether we compare b'shara or din, that is the machlekes. Although Shvag says that two are needed for b'shara, he might actually require one. He only said two. Why? So it should be a compromise. So point number one is the machlekes. How many dayanim are required for a b'shara? Point number two is, what is this level of b'shara? Is it aser? Is it mitzvah? Is it a rishos? Says the Gemara Nigmar Adin, and then you're not allowed to make a compromise afterwards. So Gemara implies that it's allowed, but says Rav Eliezer ben Rav Yisrael Glili aser lipsay. No, you're not allowed to. It's incorrect, to wrong to make a pshara. And if you bless a beitzeh, it's a menayitz, it's disgusting. Beitzeh berich nitz Hashem. Rather, Yikva Adin is Ahar, Rav Eliezer, Rav Yossi Aglili holds the din should be piercing like straight to the mountain. Shuben Karcha says, no, it's a mitzvah to make a pshara. Such a mitzvah, the Gemara eventually says, is offer the compromise. Rav Shimon ben Assi says, if they come to ask for a din, then you're allowed to suggest a pshara only before they hear what the two sides say, but afterwards they're not allowed to. So what level is a pshara? Is it a mitzvah? Is it rishos? Is it aser? And finally, remember, they're pointing to the wall of Davav with their swords, the three dayanim sitting. It's a mitzvah l'pshaya. There's three dayanim, and they're pointing to the pasuk on the wall. Vahi David Aiseh Mishvat Tzedakah. How did David HaMelech do both simultaneously? Tzedakah is charity, not judgment. Izah Mishvat Sheish Tzedakah. How could you accomplish both? How can you have a mishpat and a tzedakah, a judgment and a compromise and a righteousness all in one? A judgment and tzedakah, says the Gemara, that is a baitzeh, that is bitzua, that is a compromise. Tanu says Shara must learn the pasuk differently. So on the Avav, again, our swords drawn as we walk up to the Bezdin. Number one, three dayanim are necessary for a pshara. The machlekes, how many you need? Number two, mitzvah l'psaya, he screams out. The debate whether it's a mitzvah, rishus, or aser. Number three, they point to the writing on the wall, literally, David din mishvat utzaka, Davav, the swords drawn in Meseches Sanhedrin.